Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. Hope you all are doing great. This is part two of the video that I brought sometime about the Asian woman who called Black people coward and all that. And she actually came out to apologize, but I am going to leave that apology to you to see because I have never for a day said that I am accepting apology on behalf of Black people. Never have I done that, and I would not start it today. I saw so many comments in the comment section telling me that, we love harmony and all that. See, I bring videos here and I am not telling you not to like somebody or to love somebody on all that. If you all know me very well, you definitely will know that I've been bringing Harmony's video here. I actually loved her. But you are not going to tell me because I love you and you do something against my own people. For that reason, I am going to keep quiet and pretend like I did not say it. If I pretend, it means that I am not being truthful to myself. So I will also bring it here so you all will know who is for you and who is not against, who is for you and who is against you. And that was what I did. If you have a problem with that, I don't know what to say at this point. And I am not going to say I am accepting any apology, but because that was not apology. And let me say this, because if two black persons are having problem and you are probably a biracial or an Asian or anything, and you want to use that against a black person, you are not doing yourself good because both of them will go behind you and settle their matter and come and use you to table. You are not being smart by doing that. Let's get into this video.
Okay, so I have some things that I need to say. I have some questions that I need to answer, and I have some statements that I need to respond to. And the first one is that some of my mutuals asked me to delete the video, and I did.
Called black women cowards.
I did not say that black women are cowards. I would never say that, and that's why she did not include a clip of me saying that, because there are none. That was a deliberate misinterpretation of what I actually said.
You're using your black ancestors when you look like this, Harmony. Now, Harmony may not see this because I blocked Harmony.
Some of you tried weaponizing your ancestors against me, ignorantly assuming that I don't have my own ancestral legacy. But when I respond with my ancestors, I'm tokenizing them.
But we know if these are her ancestors, she didn't get this complexion from these ancestors.
And that right there is your real problem, because I look the way I do. I'm not supposed to have a lineage filled with black leaders and revolutionaries who fought for black, Pan-African, and brown liberation. And some people are mad probably because I don't have to speak about my ancestors in generalizations like they do. When I speak about my ancestors, I'm speaking about my bloodline. They actually have names. They have faces. They have legacies that live on forever. In books, in films, on buildings, in movements. You can call it tokenizing. I call it being extremely proud of my lineage. I was asked why I use words like they and them to separate myself when I speak about the black community. And it's not because I see myself as separate, because I don't. It's because every time I use words like us, there are people in the black community who always remind me that there is no we and us. As an interracial black person, dealing with identity policing is just something that I have to navigate almost daily, and that's what that is. I've always received comments telling me to stop talking about black issues, and I am not going to do that. I will still be advocating for myself and for everyone that I love online and in real life, like I always have. I am part black, And I am never going to ask for anyone's approval to be what I am, especially from someone like Tabitha, who blocked me and then made that video about me, which is unsurprising coming from someone who sits behind a screen but has all the smoke for African immigrants and consciously, but always says she's resting when it's time to stand up to our oppressors. And I want to end by saying, to those of you that I have disappointed, to those of you that I have offended or both, I apologize that I made you feel as if Black women aren't the most amazing, the most powerful beings on this earth. Because you are, and I am sorry that I made you feel otherwise. Asked me to delete the video, and I did.
Called Black women cowards.
I did not say that Black women are cowards. I would never say that, and that's why she did not include a clip of me saying that, because there are none. Still say, this is not our fight. You're not neutral, you're just spineless. Y'all are built like your ancestors because a lot of y'all had cowards for ancestors, and it shows. Probably because I don't have to speak about my ancestors in generalizations like they do.
Your video was downloaded and watched by thousands of people, honey. You would have done better just leaving the whole situation alone. I don't even need to say anything else here.
Different. And some of y'all are built like your ancestors because a lot of y'all had
Energy must have ran dry. I don't understand how so many of these so-called allies can feel such colonized, compromised mind and ways. But your ancestors must be rolling in their fucking grave for you to show their pictures up here like, here are my Black friends, while you sit there and disrespect Black American ancestors and call us fucking cowards when they've been the blueprint for the entire fucking world, including yours, whichever one it is that you came from, because I'm not really sure what you are. I used to follow you on my old page, but I don't follow you on this page. But the audacity. And then to be saying that from the comfort of your motherfucking home. Baby, why you not in the streets? You gonna say your ancestors built different, bitch? What the fuck? They are. They are. Because you see what came out of them. A confused motherfucker. That first you want to, Black women this, all powerful, this, that, and the third. Black women, y'all not doing enough. Y'all should be in it. I mean, I hope all you're doing is not sitting down. You're sounding like a colonizer. You're confused and compromised. So I'm so happy. I mean, please allow all the influencers to allow their true feelings to show before shit get hectic. I love that for you. Keep doing your ancestors proud, because I'm going to make sure I do mine.
So let me get this straight. My good sis put out a video telling y'all to stop talking shit, putting out lies about what's going on in Chicago. And Harmony's response to that was to attack Black women, called Black women cowards, said our ancestors were cowards. And now that she's being dragged on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok, now Harmony is trotting out her Black ancestors. That gives me the vibes of these racists who say some racist shit And then when they get called out for it, they come out and say, I've got black friends. Some of my family members are black. This is what Harmony put out. I guess in response to my good sis who came back and lit her ass up, along with so many others that are lighting her ass up on this platform, on Threads. I've seen it on Threads, on Instagram. This is what she came back with. She wanted to show us her ancestors. But we know if these are her ancestors, she didn't get this complexion from these ancestors. Okay? We're clear about that. So again, Harmony, are you trotting out your black side, using your black ancestors to validate your denigration and disrespect from your original video? Is that what you're doing? You're using your black ancestors when you look like this, Harmony. Now, Harmony may not see this because I blocked Harmony. You know, my good sis, Will Gardner, months ago, I did a duet with Harmony because I liked Harmony. I liked Harmony. But months ago, my good sis, Will Gardner, told me I did a duet with Harmony, and she got down in the comments and she said, be careful with that one. And I took it in because I know the Will Gardner is not going to steer me wrong. She ain't got no reason to. And so I sat back and I watched Harmony. I didn't unfollow Harmony. I just watched with a side eye. And we all know it's just a matter of time. And that time came a couple of days ago. Harmony showed her true and complete ass. She showed us who she was. I'm sorry, Harmony. I believe the venom behind your video, it holds some anti-blackness. It holds some dislike for black women. See, a lot of people were stung by your words. I wasn't, because I've been sitting on ready. I've been waiting. I've been waiting to see this side of you, Harmony. And you can't hide your true self for long. Your true self will always make it to the forefront. And you showed us your true self. You really using your black ancestors, Harmony, the way that racist white people use their black friends and their black family members, Harmony? Okay, girl, if you think that's gonna work for you, I wish you the best of luck. To my black sisters, we all we got. I'm talking about black sisters, black Americans who look like me, that carry this melanin. We all we got. We all we got. When Kendrick Lamar said earlier this year, this was going to be the year of truth, baby, we seeing a whole lot of truth. We all we got. And Harmony said in her original video that we've already said 50 times that we resting, that we not going out in the streets. I just want all of y'all to know out there, you gonna hear it 11 more times. Yeah, we not coming out. We said we not coming out. We've been fighting all of our lives. Our parents been fighting all of their lives. I'm talking about people who look like us. Black presenting, black American people, FBAs, Sulan. I'm talking about us. We've been fighting all of our lives. And we tired. We said we not going out in those streets. We not going out in those streets. The sooner you accept it, the better off y'all mental health.
Hi, Rhonda. So I had to video record this one because this is too much to write. I have been warning black people, particularly black women, about Harmony for years now. I got into it with her one time. I got into it with her one time because she did this video, let me tell you, where she was talking about Pookies flying on Spirit Airlines. And they kept attacking Spirit Airlines. Now, me being the activist that I am and being a lot more aware, I made this point because everyone was just talking about these brothers taking Spirit Airlines and they were just really bashing Spirit Airlines. Now, I believe in self-care, and I believe in self-care to the point where I believe that poor people are entitled to self-care too. And self-care looks like going to Miami or taking a quick trip to Vegas or, Miami or Florida or whatever. And a lot of poor people are not able to access that type of self-care unless they use an airline like Spirit Airlines. So when I stitched the video, that was the point that I was making. So she stitched my video in return, and she stitched it at a point where it made it seem like I was defending Pookies. Now, you all know me well enough to know that I would never defend a Pookie. Not me. And I wasn't defending Pookies in that video. But she took those like 2 to 5 seconds to make it seem like I did. And then when she did a whole thing like she did with that other sister. She did a whole thing making it seem like I was saying something that I didn't. In the meantime, black women who are her target audience, her core audience, didn't even bother to go see what it was I was actually saying in the video. And they started attacking me, calling me a mammy this, a mammy that, a pick me this, a pick me that. Y'all know me over here better, well enough to know that that wasn't me doing that. Now here we go, fast forward. And she's attacking a creator that black women have more respect for. Meanwhile, I tried to tell everybody that Harmony was no ally to black people. She's not. She's a grifter. She been a grifter. It's like when I tried to tell black people about that Britney. Same thing. I tried to tell black people about Britney. I remember I would be all in the comments subconsciously because he was one of those people that really, loved her and supported her. And I'd be like, I always know. I'm trying to tell you, having done a lot of activism and having done, worked alongside people who are actual allies, because we do have some of them, believe it or not. People are really in this fight, and I have seen them come with the receipts because they have done the work, real allyship work. Turning on a camera and pretending that you are pretending to be an ally to a marginalized community does not make you an ally. Britney was not a real ally, and eventually it came out, and I knew it would just be a matter of time before people saw through Harmony too. And I'm glad that people are seeing through Harmony, because when she did what she did to me, she didn't apologize for it. She left the video up. I think eventually she took the video down because I apologized to her for making it, if she felt like I was attacking her, because I wasn't. The point I was making was that poor people are entitled to self-care too. And a lot of poor people, and there's no shame in it, can only fly Spirit. They can't afford to fly Delta. They can't afford to fly United. And there's no shame in that. It had nothing to do with me defending Pookies and passport bros. I would never do that. But she deliberately made it seem like I said something that I did not say. And for that, she should have apologized, and she didn't. She did a whole take on it. And that take did do me some harm with my community. I told y'all then, she was not an ally. But sometimes, the same way I'm telling y'all that Tizzy Int, he's not an ally. Danish isn't an ally. Our exorcist isn't an ally. These are not allies. These are people pretending to be allies so that they can make money. They are using our community to enrich themselves, the same way white people have done for hundreds and hundreds of years. They are no allies to our communities. But black people have the responsibility to understand that and to know real allies when we see real allies. And because black people will not turn to other black people who are doing this same work, and instead you turn to these white people, these Latino people.
This is all I got from this video. I really don't know where to start, but I want you all to know that I was the one that started this video. I already brought the first video about harmony. I saw so many comments in the comment section telling me that they love harmony and all that. Sincerely speaking, I won't lie to you. I love harmony. I've been bringing her videos here, right? But am I going to trash my own people or my sister because I love my neighbor? Is that what you're saying? Because I saw so many comments telling me, oh, I love her. I am not telling you not to stop loving her. Did I tell you that? I did not say that. But I brought what she did, what she said about a black woman, bossy. I thought about black people, right? I am not telling you to go and do, who am I to tell you to go and not like her or something? Now, this is her apology. And sincerely speaking, I am not going to say a lot about this apology because you all can see the apology yourself. I understand that sometimes black people and Africans fight. But let me tell you something. If you are not black, if you are not a black person and black people are fighting, just forget about it. Don't even bother trying to use any of black person to hit both of us, our head together, because it's not going to work. We will actually table your own problem right there and then go back behind you and continue our fight. Because I saw what she said in the video that Tabitha is always calling migrants out, African migrants and all that out, and are always making problem, that she's also making problem with that consciously. It's consciously not a black person. Consciously is a black person, right? So Tabitha can always check consciously, conscious. Both of them can always fight, right? And tomorrow they will make up. So stop looking for a way to bring the fact that two black people had a fight. You are trying to use it against the person. And then it ended up coming to say, if you feel like I offended you or you felt offended by what I said. Anyway, I am sure you all saw all the stitches that I brought, and that is all that I got. And I will draw the curtain here. Bye for now.